Hello children, how are you all? Hope all are fine. Yes? Okay, today is Tuesday, the date is 24. You all know no? Yes. As usual, you all finished your daily work? ಹೌದಲ್ಲ ಮಕ್ಕಳ? ಏನದು daily work? Yes, get up early in the morning, you had to go to sleep early in the night. Then what else? Yes, you should maintain your health and hygiene. ಹೌದಲ್ಲ ಮಕ್ಕಳ? ನೀವು ನಿಮ್ಮನ್ನ ನೀವು ಕ್ಲೀನ್ ಆಗಿ ಇಟ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. ಮನಸ್ಸಿಂದನೂ ಹಾಗೂ ಹೊರಗಡೆಯಿಂದನೂ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು? ಎವ್ರಿ ಡೇ ಟು ಟೇಕ್ 2 times a bath. ಸೆಕೆಗಾಲದಲ್ಲಿ ಅಥವಾ ಚಳಿಗಾಲದಲ್ಲಿ 2 ಟೈಮ್ ನೀವು ಬಾತ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಹಾಗೆ ಸ್ನಾನ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. Then brush your teeth twice in a day and wear a clean and tidy dress which has been ironed. Okay, then what else? You need to choose a cloth which is good for the weather. ಅಲ್ವಾ ಮಕ್ಕಳು? ಅದು ಮೇನ್ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲ. ನಿಮಗೆ ಚಳಿಗಾಲ ಇದ್ದಾಗ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ದಪ್ಪ ಬಟ್ಟೆ ಹಾಕಬೇಕು, ವಾರ್ಮ್ ಕ್ಲಾತ್ಸ್ ಹಾಕಬೇಕು, ಸ್ವೆಟರ್ಸ್ ಹಾಕಬೇಕು, ಮತ್ತೆ ಬಾಡಿ ಲೋಷನ್ಸ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಓಕೆ, ನಿಮಗೆ ಬೇಸಿಗೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ದಾಗ ಸಮ್ಮರ್ ಸೀಸನ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ವೇರ್ ಕಾಟನ್ ಕ್ಲಾತ್ಸ್. It should be little bit hot, lean and the sweat proofer. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಶೆಕೆ ಆದ್ರೂ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗದಿರೋ ತರ ಇರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ ಆ ತರ ಕ್ಲಾತ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ರೈನಿ ಸೀಸನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ you should wear the dress which can easily drop out the rain waters. ನೀವು ಹೊರಗಡೆ ಹೋಗಲೇಬೇಕಾದಂತ ಪರಿಸ್ಥಿತಿ ಬಂದ್ರೆ ಆ ಟೈಮಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು ಮಳೆ ನಿಲ್ಲದೆ ಇರೋಂಥ ಡ್ರೆಸ್ನ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. Then try to avoid light color dresses. Okay? Yes, no? Yes. As usual, today shall we start our class? First is our English. What were we learning, children? ನಾವು ಏನು ಕಲ್ತಿದ್ವಿ ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ? ಲಾಂಗ್ ಓವಲ್ಸ್. Okay, long vowels in that O. Hala? In the long vowels we were learning O. In that what we learned? O-A. Cold, coat, boat, boat. These all are rhyming words. Okay, next is O dash E. Bowl. Then bone. Slow. Then coat. Next is our O-W. Bow, toe, row, mow. These are some long words of O, long words O. In that the group is O-A, O-E and O-W. Okay, cold, coat, boat, goat, bowl, bone, slow, cold, bow, toe, row and mow. Okay, these all are long vowels O group. Yes? Yes. With these we will make some sentences. Okay? First one. The boat is full of fish bones. Okay, the boat is full of fish bone. Okay, second one. We can't tie can't tie a bow to nose. Correct? No, we can't bow ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು ಅದನ್ನ ನೆಕ್ಕಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾಕ್ತಿದ್ವಿ. When we wear the suit, we will tie a bow. That bow we can't tie it to our nose. We can't tie a bow to nose. Correct, children? Yes. The same thing. You can open your okay. Discover phonics. Page number Discover phonics. Page number 20 and 21. 20 or 21. Discover phonics. Page number 20 or 21. What is that? Bow, bowl, low, mo, row, so, toe. These are some words of OW family. OW family. Dad add to toe is cheek. This bowl is not in a row. Recap. Read then circle the correct picture. A toad in a bowl. A toad in a bowl. Already I told you toad means nothing but a small baby of the frog. Okay. Just to identify the picture and circle it off. Okay. Discover phonics. Okay. With that we will move to next part of the English only. That is our grammar. That is sight words. Yes, no children. What we were learning sight words. What do you mean by sight words? Yes. Sight words andre ಏನು? What do you mean by sight words? The words which we will use frequently. Andre pade pade we will use no that words is called as sight words. Sight words are used to make a sentences. What are those? Till now we learned up, go, and another one is far. Okay. Today we are learning new one, that is you. You and a sight word again we are going to learn. What are those? I see you. Next one. I know you. I like you. Do you like to eat ice cream? Okay, do you like to eat ice cream? Next, you are so pretty. Okay. See, here I have used the full stop also, question mark also, and the exclamatory marks. See, we can use the U at the end, at the middle, or in the starting. Okay. If you use the U word at the end, it is called the sentence ending. If you use the U in the middle, it will used for a question framing. Okay, if you use the U in the beginning, that is like a exclamatory ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಆಶ್ಚರ್ಯ. You are so pretty. ನಾವು ತುಂಬಾ ಹೊಗಳಿ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಲ್ವಾ, you are so cute, you are so genius ಅಂತೆಲ್ಲ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಲ್ಲ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ you are so pretty. Do you like to eat ice cream? This is a question mark. Do you like to go to park? Do you like to sleep? Do you like to have some fruits? That is a question mark. Okay, you can be used anywhere in the sentence to complete that sentence. Okay children, you all understood now? Yes. Okay, the today's homework is first activity book. Page number, okay, phonic activity book, page number 24. The third homework is read aloud. The discover phonics, page number 28, 21. 3 homeworks. Make 6 sentences using use sight words. Phonic activity book, page number 24. What they are given in the phonic activity book? What they are given? Just see the phonic activity book. Then they are given page number 24. They are given dad and to toys chip. This bowl is not in a row. Okay, and circle the rhyming words. I told you no rhyming words. For example, in the first line they are given bow, row, bite, toe. All the 3 words except the bite is O, long O family. Okay, so you need to circle it off. Rhyming words ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಮಕ್ಕಳ ನಿಮಗೆ ಅದು ಹೇಳುವಾಗ ಒಂದೇ ತರ ಕೇಳಿಸುತ್ತೆ. ಬಿಗಿನಿಂಗ್ ಮಾತ್ರ ನಿಮಗೆ ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ಕೇಳಿಸುತ್ತೆ, but ending sound you will hear the same sound. That is called a rhyming words. Okay? Yes. This you need to complete. Now we will go to next class, that is our maths. Next is our maths. Today we are learning subtraction. Okay, subtraction. Already you learned the subtraction with which method? Yes, that is a number line method you learned. Correct, no? Today we are going to learn a subtraction using dots. Using dots. I will take one example. 4 minus 3. We did with number strips, no? Number line method. This is example. Today we are going to learn using dots, but for your example just I am revising. Okay, this is the revision. Okay, revision is 4 minus 3. First what you have to do? You have to write a number line. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. First what you have to do? You have to recognize the first number, that is 4. From that jump backward. ಇದೇ ತರ ಕಟ್ಟಿದಾಗ ಮಕ್ಕಳ ನೀವು backward 3 times. Correct, no? You need to jump backwards 3 times. First you have to recognize the first number, that is 4. From 4 you have to jump backward. 1, 2, 3. You got the answer 1. Alva? We are just revising. This is the number line method. Jump backward 3 times. 4 minus 3. You got the answer 1. Okay, you need to come from front to back. Okay, using dots. This is the dot method. I am taking the same example. 4 dots, you learned no like that the subtraction is the same kind. First, you have to identify the first number, that is 4. You have to put 4 dots. 1, 2, 3, 4. Subtraction ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು ಗೊತ್ತಾ ಮಕ್ಕಳ? ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹತ್ರ ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್, if you had 3 apples ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. Okay, you have how many apples? 3 apples. 3 apples ಇದೆ. ಒಂದು ಆಪಲ್ ನೀವು ತಿಂದ್ಬಿಡ್ತೀರಾ. ಒಂದು ಆಪಲ್ ನೀವು ತಿಂದ್ರೆ ಅವಾಗ ಎಷ್ಟು ಉಳಿಯುತ್ತೆ? 2 apples ಉಳಿಯುತ್ತೆ. ಹಾಗೆ ಸಬ್ಟ್ರಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹತ್ರ ಏನಿರುತ್ತೋ ಅದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹತ್ರ ಏನು ಆಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೋ ಅಥವಾ ಏನು ನಂಬರ್ಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೋ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಕೈಯಲ್ಲಿ ಅದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಅದು ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ವಾಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಟೇಕ್? ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಟೇಕ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ದ ಬಿಗ್ಗರ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಆಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ಯಾವ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಇದೆ ಆಲ್ವೇಸ್ ಇಟ್ ಶುಡ್ ಬಿ ಬಿಗ್ಗರ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ. ನೀವು ಕಡಿಮೆಯಿಂದ ಜಾಸ್ತಿನ ಮೈನಸ್ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ. ನೀವು ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ಮೈನಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ನಂಬರಿಂದನೇ ಕಡಿಮೆ ನಂಬರ್ನ ಮೈನಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಸೊ 4 - 3 ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವುದು ಬಿಗ್ಗೆಸ್ಟ್ ನಂಬರು? 4. That 4 dots you have to take. From that you have to minus 3. 1, 2, 3. Strike out 3 dots. How many remaining? Only 1. The answer is 1. Understood? Artha 4 minus 3, you have to write one box. In that you have to identify the biggest number. The biggest number in the 4 and 3 is 4. 4 dots you have to take. From that you need to strike off 3 dots. Okay, you need to strike off 3 dots. The remaining one is 1 dot and you get the answer 1. Okay, this is the dot method. Okay, I'll show you another one example. We will take 5 minus 2. First I have to draw a box. Correct, no? Then what you have to do? As I told you, the first method, you have to identify the biggest number. Which is the biggest number? That is 5. How many dots you have to take? 5 dots. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 dots. Totally I have 5 dots. From the 5 dots you need to remove 2 dots. 1 and 2. How many is there? 1, 2, 3. You have to write 3 dots here. The answer is 3. I think you all understood. Just you go through the more and more sums, so it will be easy to you remember. Okay, I'll give some homework regarding this. You need to do this homework in your square book. Okay, homework. What you have to do, children? First you have to write the 10 plus problem and you have to do the box. First you have to do the box, then you have to identify the biggest number, draw that much number of dots and you strike out the below number. Okay, okay, 10 minus 2. Okay, the homework again, next homework is the second homework is, what is the second homework? Mathematics readiness book. Page number, okay, 74. Mathematics readiness book, page number 74. What they have given? Okay, mathematics readiness book, page number 74. 74. They only given the dots. Only you need to strike it off and you have to draw the remaining dot and you have to write the number. First you have to write your name and the date. Today's date is 24. Okay? Okay children, page number 74. This is do practice at home, you will come to know. Okay? Don't do only the homework. The homework part I will not expect only the doing the homework. With the homework you need to learn. ಬರೀ ಹೋಮ್ವರ್ಕ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಡಿ ಮಕ್ಕಳ. ಬರೀ ಹೋಮ್ವರ್ಕ್ ಅಮ್ಮನ ಹತ್ರ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ತಗೊಂಡು ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಪ್ರಯೋಜನ ನಿಮಗೆ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗಿರಬೇಕು ಅದೇನು ಅಂತ. ಓಕೆ, ಡೂ ಚಿಲ್ಡ್ರನ್, ಅದರ್ವೈಸ್ ಆಫ್ಟರ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಹೈಯರ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಯು ವಿಲ್ ಫೇಸ್ ಲಾಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್. ಸೊ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಯು ಲರ್ನ್, ಯು ರೀಡ್, ಯು ಲರ್ನ್, ದೆನ್ ಯು ಡೂ ದ ಹೋಮ್ವರ್ಕ್. ಓಕೆ, yes, now we are moving to next class, that is EVS. We were learning animals. Yes, no? We were learning animals. In that we learned wild animals. ಹೌದಲ್ವಾ? ವೈಲ್ಡ್ ಅನಿಮಲ್ಸ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಏನು? ಕಾಡಲ್ಲಿರುವಂಥ ಪ್ರಾಣಿಗಳನ್ನ ನಾವು ವೈಲ್ಡ್ ಅನಿಮಲ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಹೌದಲ್ವಾ? ಯಾಕೆ ಅದು ಕಾಡಲ್ಲಿರುತ್ತೆ? ಎಸ್, ದೇ ಆರ್ ಕ್ರೂಯಲ್. ದ ಅನಿಮಲ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ವೆರಿ ಹಾರ್ಮ್ಫುಲ್. ಹೌದಲ್ವಾ? ಅದು ತುಂಬ ಕ್ರೂರ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಮತ್ತು ಅದು ತುಂಬ ಡೇಂಜರಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ದಟ್ಸ್ ವೈ ದ ವೈಲ್ಡ್ ಅನಿಮಲ್ಸ್ ವಿ ಕ್ಯಾನಾಟ್ ಬ್ರಿಂಗ್ ದೆಮ್ without giving the training. We can't bring them into the town. Okay, which are those? I will write some wild animals. The first one is lion. Who is the lion? The king of the forest. Tiger. Who is the tiger? Who is he? He is the national animal. Next, snake, bear, giraffe, elephant. Okay, so many are there. For your reference, I have written lion, tiger, snake, bear, giraffe and elephant. Okay, these are all some wild animals. You know children that wild animals have their own categories. Like all the animals are identified with their own strength and strongs. How lion can roar very loudly. If lion roars loudly, all the animals will shiver it off. ಅಂದರೆ ಒಂದು ಸಲ ಸಿಂಹ ಗರ್ಜನೆ ಹಾಕಿದ್ರೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಪ್ರಾಣಿಗಳು ಎದುರುಕೊಳ್ಳುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ he has become the king of the forest. Tiger is having a very keen and very sharp eyes. ಟೈಗರ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಶಾರ್ಪ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ ಐಸ್ ಅಂದರೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟೇ ಕತ್ಲೆ ಇದ್ರೂ ಎಷ್ಟೇ ದೂರ ಇದ್ರೂ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಅದ್ರ ಪ್ರೇ ಗೊತ್ತಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಅಂದರೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಬೇಟೆ ಏನು ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಆ ಪ್ರಾಣಿನ ಹೇಗೆ ಕೊಲ್ಲಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ನ್ಯಾಕ್ ಮಾಡುವಂಥ ಶಕ್ತಿ ಟೈಗರ್ಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಸ್ನೇಕ್ಸ್ ಡೋಂಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಎ ಇಯರ್ಸ್. ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಸ್ನೇಕ್ಸ್ಗೆ ಇಯರ್ಸ್ ಇರಲ್ಲ, ಆದರೆ ಅದು ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಯಾರಾದರೂ ಹಾರ್ಮ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರಾ ಹೇಗೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನ ಅದು ಬಾಡಿ ಸೆನ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ ಅದು ತಿಳ್ಕೊಳ್ಳುತ್ತೆ. Bear is also an animal, harmful animal. It is having a very good climbing capacity. Bear ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಲ್ವಾ, ಕರಡಿ ತುಂಬ ಭಾರ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಆದರೆ ಅದು 8 to 10 feet ಗಿಂತ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಅದು ಮರನ ಕ್ಲೈಂಬ್ ಮಾಡೋಷ್ಟು ಶಕ್ತಿ ಅದಕ್ಕಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಜಿರಾಫ್, ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಅ ವೆರಿ ಲಾಂಗೆಸ್ಟ್ ಅನಿಮಲ್. ಹೌದಲ್ವಾ? ತುಂಬ ಉದ್ದ ಇರೋ ಅನಿಮಲ್ ಯಾವುದು ಅಂದರೆ ಜಿರಾಫ್. ಅದು ಭೂಮಿ ಮೇಲೆ ಬೆಳೆಯೋ ಗ್ರಾಸ್ನ ತಿನ್ನಲ್ಲ, ಅದು ಯಾವುದಕ್ಕೂ ಎಟ್ಟಿಸ್ದೇ ಅಂತಲ್ಲ, ಅಂದರೆ ತುಂಬ ಟಾಪಲ್ಲಿ ಇರ್ತಲ್ಲ ಆ ಥರ ಗ್ರಾಸಸ್ನ ತಿನ್ನುತ್ತೆ. ಎಲಿಫೆಂಟ್, ಯು ಆಲ್ ನೋ ಎಲಿಫೆಂಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಎ ಮ್ಯಾಮಲ್. ಹೌದಲ್ವಾ? ಅದು ದೈತ್ಯ ಪ್ರಾಣಿ animal. It's very huge and heavy and weighted animal. ಹೌದಲ್ಲ? But it can carry a 100 to 200 kgs at a time with this trunk. ಆ ಟ್ರಂಕ್ ಏನಿದೆ ಅದರದ್ದು ಸೊಂಡಿಲಲ್ಲಿ ಅದು 100 ರಿಂದ 200 300 kg ಅದು ತಗೊಂಡುವಷ್ಟು ಶಕ್ತಿ ಇದೆ. So the elephant is used in Dasara to carry a 100 kg of the gold. What? The ಅಂಬಾರಿ ತಗೊಂಡು ಹೋಗಕ್ಕೆ ಆನೆನ ಬಳಸ್ತಾರೆ. ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ನಾ ಚಿಲ್ಡ್ರನ್? These are some wild animals. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಅದರ ಸ್ಪೆಸಿಫಿಕೇಶನ್ಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. Now we will go to what? Domestic animal. Domestic are farm animals. What are those? Cow, sheep, goat, dog, duck, then what else? Donkey, buffalo, so many other, hen. Okay, these are some domestic animals. In that the camel also will come. Okay, domestic animals like cow, sheep, goat, dog, duck, donkey, buffalo, and then camel. As I told you, domestic or farm animals are very useful and friendly animals to human beings. ನಮ್ಮ ಜೊತೆ ನಾವು ಅದನ್ನ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂತೀವಿ. ಹ್ಯೂಮನ್ ಬೀಯಿಂಗ್ಸ್ಗೆ ಅದು ತುಂಬ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ಲಿ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಹೇಗೆ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ಲಿ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ? ದೀಸ್ ಆರ್ ನಾಟ್ ಹಾರ್ಮ್ಫುಲ್. ದೀಸ್ ಆರ್ ವಾಟ್? ದೀಸ್ ಆರ್ ನಾಟ್ ಕಾರ್ನಿವರಸ್. ಅಂದರೆ ಫ್ಲೆಶ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಇದು ಡಿಪೆಂಡ್ ಆಗಿರಲ್ಲ. ಅಂದರೆ ಇದು ಮಾಂಸ ತಿನ್ನಲ್ಲ. ಇಲ್ಲಿರೋ ಅನಿಮಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಅನಿಮಲ್ಸ್ ವಿಲ್ ನಾಟ್ ಈಟ್ ಎ ಮೀಟ್. These all depends on the grains, pulses and also the greeneries. Like ಅಂದರೆ ಸೊಪ್ಪು, ತರಕಾರಿಗಳು ಅಥವಾ ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ಪಲ್ಸಸ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಬೇಳೆ ಕಾಳುಗಳು ಅದ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ಡಿಪೆಂಡ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ದೀಸ್ ಆರ್ ಸೋ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ಲಿ ಟು ಹ್ಯೂಮನ್. ಹೌದಲ್ವಾ? ಈ ಥರ ಇದ್ರೆ ಅನಿಮಲ್ಸ್ನ ನಾವು ಸಾಕ್ಬೋದು. ದಿನ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಮಾಂಸ ಕೊಡಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಕಷ್ಟ ಆಗುತ್ತಲ್ವಾ? ಕೌ, ದೀಸ್ ಆರ್ ಸೋ ಯೂಸ್ಫುಲ್ ಟು ಹ್ಯೂಮನ್ ಬೀಯಿಂಗ್ಸ್. Cow, what are the uses of the cow? It gives us milk and meat. Sheep, we will use the sheep for the milk and meat. Goat also same thing. Dog, it's very friendly animal to the human beings. He will take care of the home. When the thief comes, it will bark and makes the owner to caught him. Okay, ಅವನ ಹಿಡಿಯಕ್ಕೆ ಅದು ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. Duck, we will use the eggs of the duck and also the flesh of the duck. Donkey, it's an animal used for the transportation of the clothes. Buffalo is an animal which we use somewhere. In some parts of India, the buffalo is used to plow the fields, and also it gives us milk. Hen gives us what? Chicken to eat, and also the eggs. Camel is also kind of transport animal which we can see in a desert. Okay, these all are domestic or farm animals. With that, we also learned the homes of animals. For example, lion, bear, tiger, cave, cow, cowshed, then dog, camel, pig, swine, horse, stable. Okay, then giraffe, forest, zebra, grassland, ant, Like that, there are all the animals have different kinds of homes. Okay, lion stays in den, tiger in the cave, cow in cowshed, dog in kennel, pig in sty. Okay, horse in stable, giraffe in forest, zebra in grassland, and ant in handy. Right? We can learn through our. I'll show you the animals also. See, these all are some wild animals. This is giraffe. This is deer. Okay. This is bear, hippopotamus. Sorry. This is rhinoceros, hippopotamus. Okay. Elephant. Elephant stays in forest. As I told you, tiger stays in cave. Zebra in grassland. Lion and cheetah lives in den. Like that, some farm animals like dog. Dog stays in kennel. Goat in shed. Okay. Horse in stable. Donkey also in shed. Okay. Cow stays in cow shed. Hen in a coop. ಎಣ್ಣೆಲ್ಲಿರುತ್ತೆ ಕೂಪಲ್ಲಿರುತ್ತೆ. Okay. Now you all open your tell me more book. Okay. In that page number 1 second. Page number 6 and 7. Okay, what they are given? Homes of animals. Already I told you, horse in stable, cow in shed, ant in hill, hen in peck, snake in burrow, dog in kennel, rabbit in burrow, pig in sty, tiger in cave, lion in den, spider in web, bird in nest, what? Mouse in hole, honeybee in the hill, elephant in the forest. Okay, they are given some questions for conversation. What is the home of tigers called? The home of tigers is called a cave. Where does a lion live? A lion live in a den. What do the bees collect in their hives? Bees collect honey in their hives. Where do birds lay their eggs? The birds lay their eggs in the nest. Okay. The homework is write question and answer in interleave book. Okay, write question and answer in interleave book. That question and answer homes of animals. Okay, also you have to stick the pictures of the homes of the animals in the left side. In the right side 4 lines book you have to write the question and answer. You take the help of your mama to write the questions and you have to write the answer. Okay, with that you need to do the second homework also. Cries of animals. Okay, the same thing you have to write a question and answer. Turn the page, don't write in the same page. Turn the page, put the heading cries of animals. In that write question and answer in your interleave book. Okay, and you try to draw or you can stick a picture and you can write some what like duck quacks, then hen clucks, tiger growls and lion roars. Like that you can write the animal name and also the sound of the animal in the left side. Okay, where there is a plain sheet. In the right side you have to write some conversation. Which bird can repeat the speech? What sound does the goat make? When does a dog bark? Make the sentence. You all know that poem, no? Just you learn that Old MacDonald. Okay, children? Yes? Yes, you can learn, no? Yes, okay. You can do the match the following for the cries of animals. Okay? Cries of animals in a interlingual. Right? Like lion, roar. Then what else? Howl, hoots. Like that you can write in your plain sheet. And the question and answer in your 4-line sheet. This is in a plain side. Okay? Okay, children? This is your today's class. Okay, with that, 2 homework is there extra. This is the extra worksheet 1. Worksheet 24 and 25. This I will send to you. You have to take the printout of the same. Then you can do the match the following for the animal homes and animal names. This is the extra homework for you. Okay. Worksheet 1, 24 and 25. That sheet I will send to you. You have to take the printout of the same and you need to match the animal names and also the animal homes. Okay. This is for today. Hope you all understand all the things. If you didn't understand, just you can call to me or you go through the same video and come to know. If any doubts is there, please let me know. Okay, children, take care. Bye.